I've already got the producer in the room coming to change something because we probably messed things up, Henry. But as you say, this is going to be a long road for without a roof.
So who's the player replacing them? You must know. You love these guys. You know, you love the NA scene.
Don't do that to me.
So we've got
Buzza, Seb. You can hardly see that.
Yeah, that's
far.
it. Buzza.
Buzza.
That's the name I don't recognize.
No one, Seb, Ape, which is obviously he's been around, played with Reliable Gaming for a little bit of time. DSR had some time in the Premier Division.
Oh, we've got the big screen.
So Seb is the in for Slemmy, by the way, as well. Is it behind it? It's on the big screen.
Now we can really enjoy it. Put it up on that wall and you're really watching this game.
Taco's got the first kill onto Buzza, the man replacing him. Seb, though, who's in for Slemmy, will find FNX immediately back. Good entrances onto B. Nice shot from Fallen, though, back at middle. So despite getting this bomb site, they have lost that late take from Catwalk and makes this retake for Luminosity a whole lot more favorable. Fur going to come in from apartments. No kits on either Luminosity players, so they do have to act relatively quickly, hence why Fallen trying to be so quick about getting this information, but good crossfire set from the bench, and the van overlooked the fact that Fur's inside the window, but Ape's got the information now. This actually could go to without a roof. With the stand-ins we talk about, the first pistol's looking very good for them.
Yeah, Fur in a 2-on-1 situation hasn't got a single goal. Now you're going to be taken down. So a pretty simple play without a roof coming in there. They went for the contact B play, one flashbang going over, and Taco opened things up with 2 frags as well. We saw how strong he was in that position at the major, especially, but he only got found 2, and then without a roof, swarmed the bomb site, got it planted, and the retake just wasn't possible for the Brazilians at that point. Fur did what he could, couldn't find a single frag there, so it's going to be 1-0 going forward. You can see the force spike coming in from Luminosity, though. We normally say on the CT side it's a difficult situation to go into, but I think like the skill ceiling for these guys is so much higher than without a roof. It's definitely justified. You can see Fallen with that scout, and now simple mid control coming in from the NA squad. Going to be slowly but surely smoking a window, spotting towards the connector here, but Fur listening out. He'll be presumably waiting for a flashbang from a teammate. That's going to be on cold at the moment, so maybe he can help him out, and we'll see what happens.
Do you know the interesting thing, Henry?
No.
Is that this is not AIM 3D. Ooh, all right, Fallen, nice shot. DSR goes down.
Do you mean 3G?
A 3G. I don't even know how to cast regular CS anymore.
I know, we've had so much fun with all this aim match going on, we've forgotten how to do it, but we're going to try. FNX does find the kill on towards Buzzer, and they've got the man advantage now on this force by. Zeb can be working himself. The trade frags come in though, they have got something to work with. It's time for the 2-on-2, but Fallen stuck in a very tricky situation now. Needs to make something happen with the scout. He'll be on the bomb site. Bomb not being planted yet. He's just be waiting for his teammate to come in. Doesn't want to try and die here. The terrorist still just trying to stay alive as long as possible.
Fur's going to try and watch this from Catwalk, rotating back around, but there's another shot from Fallen. It's just on 8. Bomb down inside of the site. He's got no entry, and Lumi answer immediately back.
It's all down to Fallen. He picked up 2 pretty sensational kills there. One on that A bomb site. Gets the first kill, funnels him towards the B site, and then I have no idea how he stayed alive for so long when the terrorist was aware of his position as well. It seemed like the terrorist just wanted to hold on for so long and make sure that he had his teammate backing him up. At the time he did, Fallen had taken one down in that 2-on-1 situation without the bomb down as well. It was very tricky indeed. We go into round number 3. It's looking like a set A execution here. They have semi-force built into this, upgraded pistols, have got 3 smokes as well, but you can see Fur ready for this as well on the lower ramp. Teammates control when the smokes go over. He'll be able to push through with that MP9. Does some bit of damage there to open things as well. 6 HP, but they answer back straight away. Get the headshot. An advantage for them.
Is going to try and go through this smoke. Does manage to pick up 1 kill to counter out the entry. Seb goes down as well because he's onto the 6 HP. But 8 possibly do from the apartments, not apparently much, because FNX is able to push inside of that smoke with no counter peek. Oh, it's easy for FNX. Just 4 kills on the back of the site, inside the smoke or not.
That's the thing about that aggressive push from Luminosity though. That is trying to shut down that possibility. As soon as you have one person push down the lower ramp and they get spotted and do some damage, you've seen everyone's there. That makes the execution without a roof almost impossible at that point. They know exactly what's going on. They have to commit at that stage. They have no map control anywhere else. They have to run through. FNX picks up 4 frags with that AK, and it's pretty much round over at that stage. So 2-1 now for Lumi. You can see without a roof on a pretty much fully clear. They've got a couple of smokes. Cold Zera looking to get aggressive and underpass as well. That's where the majority of without a roof will be hanging out as well. So this is a big chance for Cold Zera. One gets the bomb as well. There's the double, and he's just going to mow them down. Gets 3 in total. 4 to 8 to 5 that. That's going to be the round over at this stage. Fur with that MP9. Luminosity looking very comfortable after losing the initial pistol here. As I say, that was pretty much What are we going to call them? We're going to call them WaR, just so we don't say without a roof up and down. Go with WaR.
WaR?
Go with WaR.
It's going to be real bloody WaR, Henry.
Yeah, I was going to use that tonight, but you.
It's all right. I beat you to it.
Yep. Anyway, we go into pretty much the first gun round here. DSR, he is without a weapon. That probably suggests they'll be going to ultimately set execution here. Go for some default map control first, try and push back any aggression from the CTs, and then try and use the smoke to go onto the bomb side. The thing about this team, I had a couple of look at their demos before we came here tonight. They're very execution based. They have a lot of elaborate smokes. They have lots of set plays in that respect.
Under the leadership of Slemmy, who now is the leader for Cloud9, hence why they look toward him.
So without their player Breeze and their in-game leader as well, I feel like that probably won't be happening tonight. It'll be more puck style, especially with the last-minute substitution. But they do have the smokes at their back pocket. That's what I'm saying. Just trying to build a storyline here, you know.
Yeah, I get it. Someone's got to do a job.
Yeah.
You know, you don't often do one, but I'll give you that.
Oh, that's what I thought I'd step up tonight.
You're doing an excellent job, Henry. I am proud of you. Cold Zero, going to try and hold off from the ladder. Only managing one. Taco's got the refrag. That's inside of the site, but he's now going to be overwhelmed in the fact that he's lost his wingman. Maverick's buzzing out. But he's re-engaging, sir, because he's going to have to, and it's going to be the form of Fallen instead. So changing his call sign, perhaps.
Seb.
Either way, they still have to come back into this site with the bomb now down.
Yeah, I think Seb either created or jumped into his own Molotov there. We didn't see what happened. It's now going to be a 2-on-2. Falling with that AWP towards Kitchen, getting back and from he's got the Galil on hand on towards Short. Terrorists are very cagey right now. They have got a decent crossfire here, but it's not going to matter. Fallen finds the first kill. 8 should certainly get this kill here. Let's find the first one on towards Fur, and now up to Fallen. Decent utility. The bomb's on the great position though for the terrorist there as Fallen upgrades to the AK-47. Abe peaks at the right time, takes him down. That's the second round on the board for WaR.
WaR. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Sing it again.
All right. I might. Not right now, though, because there's Counter-Strike to talk about, Henry.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. Look at that TV. That's the most wrecked TV in the entire game.
A more entertaining TV than we are as casters.
Every person that runs past out with a knife, they always slash it. It's too
I actually get frustrated when someone else does it for me. That is what I cooked for dinner. That's why I had to go get Korean barbecue. It's because I can't cook. Fur's inside the site. No one, though, is going to kill him.
Why not? Full on A rush here. Fallen's going to be trucked towards the connector. That connector's down one, but quickly responded. Fallen's now rotating in. 3 now. CT's in a difficult situation. The bomb should be planted. It's looking like a pretty open one as well. Smoked out as well. The CT's trying to do what they can with the flashbangs. Could have taken a pretty coordinated push here and Fallen with the AWP. That does not help at the moment. Taco jumping up the ticket booth, looking for that next frag.
Fallen with the AWP falls away. Saved by Cold Zero, though. Because DSR was pushing inside of that position, inside that smoke. And it would have been the AWP player down for Luminosity. Still the chance to get this to 4-2. Cold Zero, why not? Actually, I take that back. Sorry, Taco, why not? That's cold. He can get a jump shot in there, too.
Yeah, Cold Zero, 3 kills there, keeping the dream alive. It's a very strange, elaborate strat from without a roof there. You don't see many teams just do a full-on A rush. They normally waiting for grenades and the potential incendiaries to come in, but they was like, YOLO, let's go for it. Obviously, we said that without the in-game leader tonight, Slemmy, he has recently joined Cloud9, and they've got a ringer as well. Lost Breeze and taken in Buzzer, and he's on 0 for 6 right now. So potentially not the best ringer to bring in, but you know what?
It could have been worse. They could have had me.
He's Canadian though. Look, he's got the flag.
Shh! Don't point that out.
So one of your homeboys.
Point that out.
But it's going to be, after winning one round and losing the subsequent, it's going to be a full eco here. They've got some upgraded pistols and smoke grenades heading towards B. You would have assumed smoking off towards the window, at the end of the balcony, and trying to flash their way over and force a bomb plan here. Here come the smokes.
And the flash.
And the flash.
Don't forget about the flash. I like to flash. Fur's trying to get a read out toward mid. Cold Zero's here with him, so he can peek the underpass, clear out that possibility, and as soon as the smokes come in, they know it's going to be full commitment to B. No fake, no one heading back Cold's direction. So they set up now, and it's going to be 3 players close to the B site already, a 4th rotating into the form of Cold Zero. He's going to be late to catwalk. It's Fur instead that cuts them off at the cross. Look at that. Look how quick the rotation is. Get all the information, get slaughtered.
This is the thing. As soon as you commit all 5 players to one side of the map, you can't really afford to run around and kind of sit there and hope for the best. You need to actually commit or fall back and go back to the default. Obviously, they had nothing to work with in terms of firepower. Just had those pistols, so held their time, and Luminosity got the information, has locked them down. Decent crossfire on the B site. And we're going to round number 8. We do have 5 AKs, no AWPs, little utility for the terrorists. I don't have much hope for them, especially when Cold Zero is getting this unique angle towards middle here. He has jumped on the fence off short, waiting for that first pick, but no one's going to be facing him just yet. Fur pushing towards the palace as well. Very aggressive stance here from LG. Not showing any respect, really. We'll see. And this one goes down and has fallen out. He'll be given the AWP. Cold Zero is one of the decent spawn. And without a roof, yet to act yet. They're going to be just holding up. And
Yet to act yet.
that didn't really work.
Didn't really work.
I'm just still on the whole aim map vibe, you know? Didn't have to actually talk
Should we
on the
snooker cast here as well?
snooker.
I'm just downing some tea, Henry, because my voice is still wrecked from talking for 13 hours a day.
Oh, get used to it. It's coming again. So next week.
What up, Korea?
Yeah.
Cold Zero spraying down Buzza as they walk out toward the bench. Excuse me, the boxes. Those are not benches. No. Although, in some people's world, they might try and sit on them. I did it once at a party. I thought it was a coffee table. Went right through it. Bomb, though. Look at his flank. Fur. Came all the way over from the A site. Gets the information that the bomb's there. Takes down one player from behind. No one's going to push up toward middle. And now suddenly, FNX comes out to try and pincer them in. No one responds with two.
Yeah. He didn't really have to work too hard for them. He was kind of gifted the kills, but he gets two regardless. And now Ape in the 2-on-1. It's 25 seconds remaining. He's in T-spawn with the bomb. If he manages to pull this off, it'll be an absolute miracle here. He's got a Molotov and a smoke, so he's able to take away some vision, give himself some room to work with, but he has to kind of rush at this point. 15 seconds remain. Cold Zero spotted him. I have no idea how he's going to get to the bomb site. He's just going to have to run and hope the round is over at this stage. There it is. Cold Zero gets the final frag. You can see Luminosity, they don't really have much respect at this point. As everyone's rushing and facing and doing what they can. There's stand-ins on 0 for 8. He's having a horrible time. It's not over yet.
I want to make a team with no one, somebody, and nothing.
Okay.
And then I want Mo, and Mo.
Yep.
What other teams? Adren. We'll put Adren and Adren with Momo and Mo.
You could have Henry G, Kenny S, Chris J,
Mike S,
David P.
David P.
That's a good team.
It's all right.
It's all right. I thought that'd be a sensational team. Anyway. Round number 9.
You get too many oppers.
Yeah, true.
Did these cough boxes confuse me?
Full eco here for WaR. They're going to be on to PT-50s and Glocks, and this round will be over momentarily. They may be able to pick up a kill here onto the AWP. It's not going to happen though. Easy spray down here for FNX. Gets the 3-man. Bit of hype for you there, Matt.
3-man.
There it is.
I like it. It's true. He did get all 3. 7-2. This is going about as quickly as we might have expected. AWP still in the hands of Fallen.
If he gets 0-15, can we bring the bell?
Oh, yeah, we can.
That'll be the bell.
Poor Buzza.
Yep.
Didn't he get one already? Did he?
No,
he cratered?
No, was that him?
That wasn't him. That's right.
No, I don't think it was him. I think that was a no one. Anyway, let's build up the storyline for this round. Buzzer is on the AWP. A change of tactics for him. It's the first time I think they've had an AWP. So we'll see what they can do here. FNX with a nice one-way smoke. Looks like I'd almost guarantee him a kill here. I don't think he spotted them. They're going to be aware of his situation though. He'll be spamming towards that smoke. Cold Zero aggressive on short. Once again, without a roof, going into more of a default stance here. 2 players towards the B apartments, 2 towards middle. And we have DSR holding towards A for any more aggressive pushes here from the CTs. But they still have a little bit of utility. Have a 1 smoke, couple of Molotovs. They need to find a frag though, ideally. Can't really do much with this. But this could work for Buzzer. I want to see him find his first kill here.
Come on, Buzz.
What's going on there?
What? That smoke was slightly clipping, I think. So he couldn't see it.
I guess so. It looked like he had
I think the
vision
smoke was clipping. We'll have to watch that back if we can. I don't know if we can. But either way, no one has 1 kill. Buzz is gone. Bye-bye. Oh, get wrecked It's not looking good for him.
We're not sure he is Canadian. He just might just have a cool moose and a flag.
The meese, you know what? That's a gaggle of moose is a meese.
Is it? Yeah. Good to know. Poor old Buzzer. This is his time to shine. Show what we can do. Yeah, we know. Don't make it even more obvious. We're already wrecking him.
The poor guy.
0-10. Okay, man, do you want to come play some Counter-Strike tonight? Yeah, that sounds like fun.
To be fair,
who am I playing against?
Basically
it's the world's best team.
I went 0 for 9, and then I picked up a kill against Henry G. So
yeah, that's true. He might not have many frags, but he's got a big heart. I can tell.
It's true. That's all Canadians do, except for me. I don't have one at all.
Double AWPs now for Luminosity. It's going to be Cold Zero and Fallen. We saw what Cold Zero can do on Mirage with the AWP. Jumping shots, and there's the first one. I'm not sure if he's jumping, but still, he got a frag. Takes down Buzzer again. Poor Buzzer. Come on, give the guy a break. As they make their way to the B site, it's going to be 9-2 here. Just an absolutely brutal round. Didn't really have much to work with, just the pistols and a little bit of utility, but that's going to be 9-2 after winning the pistol. It's getting pretty dire, but I think they're a maximum loss bonus now, so they can get a decent amount of cash. DSR will be on the AWP.
Let's do it. Let's get that AWP rolling.
Come on.
Give it to Buzza. I think he'll ace.
Yeah, I think so as well, actually. They're looking like all 5 players will be focusing towards B. Just going to be Ape, actually. Will be holding the flanks, maybe going towards Palace. As we go into round number 12, another default player. I love this position for Coldzera. They're so aggressive. Means you can see over that smoke. Doesn't hit the shot, but does get a ton of info. It's going to be the 1-2 combo from Fallen as well.
Buzza!
Not Buzzer. He's
poor Buzza. I feel bad. We are wrecking him pretty hard right now, but the guy is unfortunately filling in for big shoes and apparently can't do so. He's wearing stilettos. No one going to be popping out this time, trying to find the shot toward Coldzera. This time does. Edge of the smoke. No one's been the best player so far. 4 without a roof. Missed flick from Fallen. Gives them at least some stance inside the middle, but the problem is that they can't get up toward the connector easily. They've got decent utility left on both Ape and No One. Good entry from Ape. That'll allow this to happen now, but Seb has to be careful. Watch behind. No one's got it. This has to be around now for them.
Sure.
They've got all the entries that they need. They can actually take the bomb toward B if they can get the information, so they should let Ape lurk alone right now inside this. Oh, no, they're committing.
Uh-oh, and Fallen's mad. He's going to be finding the first kill. FNX gets the second. Here we go then. 1 versus 1.
Had to have heard that, but he's going to stick this bomb down regardless.
That's great.
Fallen, trying to find it. No one going to try and repick this. Fallen absolutely knows he's gone over towards CT. He ran over. He's heard him. No one still facing. Wants to take the duel. Fallen tries to reset his aim, but no reload. Falls back. That actually might have saved him in some sense because now he's got the Molotov and doesn't have to play this. Doesn't go far enough with the spread. Doesn't matter. No one's got the spray down.
There it is.
Just barely reached it.
That's a 4-man.
No one's been their best player by far.
Yeah, he's done 12 frags. You're absolutely right.
But by no one, I mean certainly not Buzza.
Let's not give Buzzer the Cadian treatment. We saw what happened.
You're right.
We have the power to ruin lives, and we're not going to do that anymore.
That is a scary thought, isn't it? Damn, son.
He was a broken man at the end of the event.
To be fair, it's super tough. He probably didn't know he was coming in until 5 minutes ago because it was computer issues that suddenly arose.
That's what I want to make sure we don't wreck him too hard. It's that take.
That was a sick entry by Ape. Now Fallen has to cover the angle. 1 shot already as they try and work into A. Second one just before he's blinded. Missed timing on the flash. Nearly catches the third.
That would have been brutal.
But it is Fur to come back over now. He's got 2. This is a full reset for Without a Roof. A problem indeed. Bounce nade goes inside the smoke. DSR gets tagged by it, but only slightly. Down to 85 HP and has the AK firmly fixed upon the top of the stairwell. Double peek. Both sliding. How did no one kill anyone there? That was a little bit odd.
Do you mean no one the player or no?
I meant not a person. Shut up, Henry.
Just what it is.
That's fine.
You're trying to wreck me in my words.
You're right. You're right.
Buzzer, come on, my friend. Well, it's going to be Seb as well. Seb's actually part of the team, so let's concentrate on him for a bit. 1 for 13. To be fair, though, like I said, guys, I know we're having fun of it, but they are missing their ring game leader, and they have got a ringer tonight, so we weren't expecting too much going into this one. It's like a formality at this point. They're just playing the game out. We knew LG were going to win regardless, to be fair, and this scoreline's pretty justified. It's going to be Coldzera finding that kill, like you said, a full reset for WaR. So after that 1 versus 1, not getting the bomb down in the last round, $1,400, don't really have anything at all. Taka is getting aggressive, pushing the B apartments, finding frags here. And it's going to be Fur to open things up. Taco should get another 3-man spray down here. Gets the first, but he is dinged.
Dinked indeed. Ape into the smoke. Nearly does find Taco. HP. Go to the burst. Fire.
Good round. Here we go. We get to ring the bell on 1 more round, Matt. Can we keep it on Buzzer Cam, please?
He can do this. He can do this. I believe
Here we
Buzzer.
go. Let's just watch the mindset. He's got no money as well. He's like, guys, please, can I have a drop?
No.
Guys, drop me.
You don't ask for a drop here. This is where you literally man up and bait someone and take their gun.
Hey,
there it is.
Oh, no, he didn't. So he had like 3,500, I think, so he could get...
Triple op setup, by the way.
He could get an AK and no head on. So that's fine. Oh, here we go. Come on, Buzzer.
Yes! I'm ringing it anyway.
That's fine.
Buzzer!
He's done it.
There it is. Yo, I thought he got that one too.
There we go. Ringing it anyway.
Keep it on Buzzer, baby. This Acma Marine is firing clean. He tries to find one more, and he can celebrate like Charlie Sheen.
Oh, don't do that.
Maybe not that hard. That would be a bit problematic.
Yeah, don't do that. That's never recommended.
Henry can tell you firsthand. Coldzera going to take down Seb. Triple op setup.
Now then. Have we lost the... I guess because we're on
We took
Buzzer
it
Cam?
off because it's on Buzzer Cam.
Okay,
We're doing it from Buzzer.
All right.
Boosting in, trying to find his way through the window. They're going to boost him as well. They get confidence now that he's got that first kill.
That's what it's about, the confidence frag. Then you get in the zone, and you get good positioning like this.
This is good.
Then you can really open the game up.
This is good, but the problem is they are staring down at that window, and unfortunately, Taco's awareness is too strong. Buzzer goes down, but I don't care. He got a kill, and he had good positional control. Bomb's way back toward T-spawn, though, because they still have no read on the CTs despite this.
Well, then, it's round number 15. And it's going to be a 2-on-2 to find out whether WaR can find that 4th round here. We'll be going to 12-3. We're keeping on a buzzer cam for now. Our fallen soldier. He tried so hard. He gave so much.
And got so far.
But it just wasn't enough in the end.
It didn't even matter.
Can we get some respect for Buzzer in the chat, please? Type 1 for slide a candle for him. The 2-1-1 now.
I'm trying to get in chat so I can type 1.
11-3. Cold Zera, AWP, 2 versus 1. Coming through connector. Knows there's going to be players on the bomb side. That much is true, Matt. He's got that part right. But can he kill him? A different question altogether.
Everyone's actually putting an F to pay the respects, which is also fair enough. Cold Zero's got one with the fire, but no one, once again, is the man to clutch it. So, 13-13 for no one. I have to give him credit. And Ape as well in the entries on A main. They didn't get much going on at B despite their pistol round. They did want to try and get in that side. Remember, they got pistol.
Yep.
And only got these 4 rounds, but couldn't get into that B side a lot of times.
To be fair, that's like...
I mean, you're going against one of the best teams in the world on this map.
This is on par to what I predicted going into the game. So I think this is okay. Like, we weren't expecting much. With the ringer, without the in-game leader, going against LG, the current major champions, one of the most tactically astute teams of other guys who can really get this together and have the firepower to back it up as well. There's not really much you can do in that respect. But we got afterwards.
I don't know. I just for some reason decided to give the thumbs up to the camera in hopes that Reese was looking at me. I like when Reese looks at me.
Well, for now, we'll be waiting for the second half to begin. 11-4, the timer ticks down. The pistol must win for WaR if they're going to have any sort of chance here.
What is it good for? Absolutely no one. See what I did there? Because no one's their good player right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be defending off the B approach here.
Oh,
Dead
Taco. Man, yeah, well, about no one. Taco's got more damage dealt further still on to Buzza. Drop down, take him out. And he's got the burst fire because he knows he's weak. He knows he tanked him. The DSR combined with Buzza. What a shot on that second one. Cold gets taken down midair and Seb finds a kill. Stepping in for Slemmy, but it's Fur that has to hold off the rotations. He's managed at least one. He's limited to just the kitchen right now, but unfortunately, the bomb down toward that window means they can spot them up when they get in the open to try and push for it. So Fur has to go on the advance. Manages one more, but 8 takes down FNX, and it's a 1-on-1.
1 versus 1 indeed. The bomb still not planted, but recovered. Fur will be going to the plant towards short. Ape without a kid as well, but Fur is on low HP, 38 to be exact. And we'll see how Ape approaches this one. Wants to see if he can get anything from this court. Jumping out of the window there. Does find out the position of the Brazilian now, so going to be trying to get this one shot of the USP. Not landing it so far. Coming onto the bomb site. Next kill is going to do it, but it's going to be Fur taking care of business there. Luminosity winning the pistol, just comes down to the 1-on-1. Some great play there. Was it DSR with those P2000 kills? Did everything he could, but just wasn't enough there. And that's going to be Luminosity taking the pistol as well. We can see what Wargaming do going into round number 2 here. Presumably force buying. Actually not going to be doing it. They're going to be taking the conservative approach here, man. Not a single thing purchased. I respect that. You respect that?
I respect you, Henry G.
At this point of the game, I'd say it's probably worth the risk of trying to get the force buy and see if you can get some momentum going, see what can happen. But we'll see as this one goes down. Fur, leading the charge with the Mac 10. Gonna find that kill. Pretty simple procedure so far. Poor old Buzzer, not having a good time here. Still on 1 kill. We go into this one. A bomb site will be taken apart here. Seb does find a kill though. Make it 2.
Looking good, but Taco says, no thanks.
Yeah, probably would say something like that. Maybe in Portuguese though.
Yeah, probably.
But round number 18 now, and oh, here comes the force buy. So they're going against the meta. Both teams forcing up in the second. They're waiting to get the rifles out, so they want to get the FAMASs. They've got a little bit of a naked M4 there and a scout as well. I actually don't mind this at all. This could be interesting. Just Luminosity probably assume they're going up against next to nothing, and this could be interesting, you know. I don't mind it. Let's see.
Why not? Fur, good push in though. All the way wrapped through the underpass, already down to the lower part of mid, but Seb falls back away from it. Won't take damage from that lovely MP9.
Well, Ape will, as he does get his head blown off by Fallen. One of the Galil, and it's going to be the same treatment for no one as well. He doesn't die yet, but goes down to 50 HP, and FNX getting some great positional control of the A site here. He should be able to pick up a couple of frags here. Easy stuff so far. Buzzer drops once again. He's trying so hard.
He's got so much damage though on this CT side. Like every time he drops, he ends up picking up like 1 or 2 assists immediately after. So he's at least getting damage dealt, which in some ways is very important. You have to remember. I think the most important statistic that we look at for players is ADR. So.
Can't imagine his is too high, but yes. Okay.
Well, throughout the course of the game, no, but these last few rounds, he has done decent damage on the first exchange. Sometimes that doesn't cut it. Good tag, though, from the scout. Puts them extremely low. FNX still alive. He's got 2 HP. But DSR's got cold. They've got it pinched out. They know exactly where both players are. Good jump up from No One. He's got it counted off, and he's going to take down Fallen. Smart work from No One.
They've got it as well. So, well, just when we thought this game was over, it's going to be without a roof with the force buy on the second round. Make it this fair, in fact. As we saw them do that for Eco. That's a little bit of an interesting approach. Like I said, most teams will force in the second and try and get a couple of cheeky scouts in there with some upgraded pistols, but this works out for them. Problem is, they only kept 2 players alive here, and Luminosity getting the bomb down. They still have tons of cash here. They kept their Mac 10, so Luminosity still heavily favoured going into round number 19 here. You can see the CT's trying to adjust themselves now. They have got an AK, 3 M4s, and a FAMAS. But still going up against the firepower of Luminosity. It's going to be a very difficult affair going forward. We'll see what happens here. Fast mid control coming in from LG. And CT now quite a passive hold. One player towards one. That's the player. He gets one, but quickly answered back. Buzzer now coming to life. Kill with a FAMAS. Taking an FNX, and that was a real chance of it this evening, but the B-bomb site is being overrun.
Well, unfortunately, though, despite bomb going down, they have lost one more member on the Luminosity side. Quick pickup from DSR, and it's a man advantage for the CTs. If they can get closer to the site, it's still yet to be proven because they are locked inside of the checker room. Smoke splashes going out. Fallen holds the cross. AK to the head of DSR, and just like that, Fallen turns back. He's found another, now the third. They don't have information. They're looking toward apartments, but there it is. Fallen pops out, and it's another quick kill from him.
Full reset as well, without a roof, going to be in disarray in terms of the money. That's pretty much the final nail in the coffin there. They're going to have to force by this one, or allow Luminosity to get a map point here. So the Eagles will be coming out. Can be a very effective weapon on Mirage, but I don't feel like it's going to work out this time. A couple of smokes, one defuse kit on Seb. He's got the 5-7, but Luminosity at this point. Fur's got a decent spawn. He just knows he can run up the A ramp here and start challenging. Smoke will go down. That Mac 10. It's a very maneuverable map, but it's not going to work out. The Desert Eagle does prevail. And now FNX trying to rectify the mistakes that they made. Just find that first kill, but he's doing some work here. Flashbangs are effective.
Yeah, it was a very good flash. Allows Ape to get 1 kill, but Cold Zero. Perfect crossfire placement. Walks up, takes down DSR. Ape from a distance does hit him in the kneecap, but he's still an adventurer despite taking an arrow like you. Apparently, he's just more manly. You're just going to have to man up everyone else.
Buzzer. Dead. I was really hoping he was going to get a kill. I could go crazy with hype, but wasn't meant to be.
Buzzer. What is he good for?
2, 4, 20. Sing it again.
It's all right. It's all right. We are being harsh on the guy.
I know. We're just having fun. You know, we are assholes, to be fair.
We are the biggest dicks in the world.
This is proven this weekend. I think we showed everyone how unlikable we are. But anyway.
It's all right. I still like you, Henry.
Yep, that's all we need. Round number 21. Map point for Luminosity. And it's going to be Fur waiting for the kill here. CT's, of course, force buying this once again. DSL taking heavy damage from the Molotov there. Ape with the scout. But this is just a matter of time before LG make the next move. And
the thing is, if I was in this game, I'd probably be 0 for 20. So
yes, I would agree.
You know, it's fine. And again, thrown in last minute on the fact that it's Breezy, the best guy on this team, couldn't be there. FNX going to take down Buzza. I'm curious to know if Breezy is the same Breezy I think it is from COD 4. I still haven't had that confirmed or denied to me by anyone. He played for New Era. If anyone knows if it's New Era Breezy, please let me know. FNX going to take down No One. It's now a 5.
It spells it in a very specific way. I think it's like BRHZY. So unless
HZY? Okay, that wouldn't be him. BRZY would be.
Yeah.
But he spelled it like every game it was different. I'm thinking, Henry, that something has just been indicated to us. Well, it is a 1-on-5. Thankfully not spoiled too soon because 16-5 going to be our score. I have to turn a specific way with this chair right now, or the cables will wrap themselves around my feet and I will trip and fall off. We watched the game. See, we busted, producer. We watched the game behind us.
Just so we get the full theater mode.
The cool thing is we have a crosshair built in because it's 4 panels.
No, it actually looks really cool. When there's an AWP on screen, it actually looks like
you have a no-scope with a crosshair, yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, there we go then.
Speaking of ops, you remember the time I got 3 kills in a row?
Yes, I do. If anyone else remembers that, please let us know.
Yes. The third one was nice. The other 2, meh.
So, Luminosity do take the first map there. That was Mirage. You're going to do pretty well to beat Luminosity and Mirage any given Sunday. And the fact they did They did okay, I guess. They got what, 5 rounds. It's all right.
There was some.
Two
I
standards,
mean, look, you don't have your best player there. Buzza comes in completely short notice. He's never played with the guys, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
They lost their in-game leader last week. That's going to take time alone to come back from. Ape had decent entries, and no one played solid. There was signs of a remnant of a team, I guess you could say, but signs of something that would show with the right ingredients, they're still there. Were they ever going to beat Luminosity? I doubt it, but I think that there's a lot we can take away from the fact that it's more what they were missing than what they didn't have.
Like I said,
that makes no sense. That's the same thing.
We were having fun with Buzzer there, but you have to remember that playing a map like Mirage, and you're going in essentially playing as a pug. You don't really have much to welcome. If you're going into crossfires of Luminosity, the aggression of Luminosity, the AWP fallen, there's not really much you can do to actually outposition those guys and like catch them out. It's going to be a horrible affair, just kind of running around and, oh, can you just go hold this position? Oh, you've got Cold Zero running at you, by the way. So, like, you know, it's not really. We were
Just
having fun
the
with
MVP
it,
of the
but
major.
it was just a little. We were just being silly. So no disrespect to him. It was not really much he could do. I think the next map's going to be Dust 2. So.
I like Dust 2.
You do, so I've heard. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, who have you heard this from?
Oh, just the general vibe I get from you, like a Dusty or a Crusty character. A Crusty character.
I'm Krusty the Clown. That is true.
So what do you feel about Dust 2? Have you watched any of these guys on Dust 2 before?
I've not.
Okay.
I mean, I've watched it. I've
the good
watched
news is,
8,
though,
but that was a long time ago.
It's more of a gather map. It's more of a pug style.
That's true.
So they're not going to get completely owned by smoke grenades or pushes. Or
The cool thing is for this as well as though Luminosity, this is a weird thing that I have with Luminosity, okay? The old Luminosity, this is one of their favorite maps. You go back to Cluj, they played it against Na'Vi, they played it very close. As soon as they got rid of basically the two that they did, Bolts and Steel, and brought in FNX and Taco, they got wrecked on it, 0-16.
Yeah.
First game they played, and they just avoided it ever since because they thought we don't have time to work on it. We don't have time to work on it. They tried to work on instead Cash. We saw what happened to them at Malmo. I actually don't think Dust 2 is that bad. They just haven't put the time into it.
Well, this is the
so
perfect
this
time
is
to do
where
it.
exactly. This is what I want to see is if they've got little like I think the thing we should watch for in this game and the viewers should watch for as well is if Luminosity do any neat little tactics because this is when they're going to be practicing it.
Yeah, like you're absolutely right. We haven't seen them play it really at all in the last few tournaments. And why every team has a go-to veto. But the thing is, well, it kind of suits their players, I would say. Like the fact they have very strong aimers, a world-class AWPer, one of the best, and a great tactician as well. It takes a lot of mid-round calls or on-the-fly stuff. I feel like Dust 2 would be a map that kind of favours their strengths. But obviously, like we said, they're trying to avoid it. Every team has to have that go-to veto. That's been Luminosity's for now. But this is the time now before the next big event comes along, the next major.
Yes.
Let's welcome Dust 2. Let's actually not have any weak maps. Let's have that massive strong arms where we can actually start vetoing other teams' best map instead of going to our worst.
The admin just actually not only knifed DSR, but also no-scoped Buzza. On that note, we're going to go to a break. When we come back, it will be Luminosity and Without a Roof on Dust 2.